everywhere is boiling right now. It's not as a result of the fact that Buhari is dead and all of that. That is not the news. Buhari passed on few hours ago. But what is breaking the internet right now is not the fact that Buhari is dead. It was the fact that Buhari made mention of some things to Nigerian government, to Tinubu government as regards Nnamdi Kanu, because he was the one that was responsible for the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. You will hear things for yourself. The tape is finally out. You will hear what Buhari said with his last breath as regards Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. The same Buhari that they be begging, the same Buhari that Igbo elders they begged throughout this regime, the same Buhari that a lot of people have been writing letters to that he should allow Nnamdi Kanu to go, that he should tamper justice with mercy and all of that. Is it the same Buhari that said this to Tinubu? You will hear things for yourself. You will hear everything that he said in London hospital. I'll play the full video. You see things the way it goes. So I would like you to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do what to share it. Share it to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just do what to like it. Like the video, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just do what to click the registration button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time do what to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. That is for those of you that are coming across this platform for the very first time, and those of you that are subscribed to this platform, just do well to enjoy the video as we kick on. It's not the news that Buhari is dead. Buhari is no more alive. The same man, according to what Nigerians have been posting on different media, they said the same man that brought Nigerians on his knees, the same man that brought Nigeria down and make a lot of people to be languishing in multidimensional poverty and all of that, that same man is declared dead. That why will Buhari die at this time? Those are what a lot of Nigerians are actually saying. They said he should enjoy the dividends of what he brought to Nigeria before he died. But that's not even where we're heading to. The same Buhari that actually stand on his ground that no, Nnamdi Kanu must be jailed, Nnamdi Kanu must remain in detention. That same Buhari that have been hitting his chest and said that no, Nnamdi Kanu must not be released. The same Buhari finally come up with a last statement, just as if you have already known that he will die in London hospital. You will hear things for yourself. You will hear what Buhari actually say as regards Nnamdi Kanu and his detention, and as regards BIAFRANS liberation and all of that. I'll play the full video. You see this where it goes. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do what to share as you're watching it. Share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. The same Buhari that a lot of people have been rubbing palms together, begging that no, allow this man to go. This man have been engaging in this. Even Igbo elders, they went to meet Buhari in Aso Rock. Not once, not twice. They were begging him back then. Tinubu have not gotten into power then. They were begging him. They said no, tamper justice with mercy. This Nnamdi Kanu request is just like your own son. Please, just allow him to go and all of that. But do you know what Buhari said then? A lot of people were surprised with what Buhari stand on then. A lot of people were actually saying that Buhari is very silent, he's not a man that talk too much and all of that. But what Buhari said then was actually mind-blowing. Buhari said they should allow the court to do its course. You can hear that. Let me say that again. He said the Igbo elders, the people that are begging for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, said they should allow the court to do its course. And that was the time, you should remember, that was the time that the judiciary were actually doing different things, making Nnamdi Kanu to remain in detention and all of that, before Nnamdi Kanu finally voiced out. That was what they were doing. Now, the body language of Buhari then was giving the vibes to the judiciary that don't allow him to go, don't allow him to go, don't allow him to go. That's my opinion, because a lot of people actually said that as well. Now, the same Buhari in question, what Buhari said few hours before his death was actually mind-blowing as regards Nnamdi Kanu detention and Biafra. Nobody ever expected it. It's only few people that are actually talking about the death of Buhari, Buhari is gone and all of that and blah blah blah. But what a lot of people are concerned about, it was what he said. Is it not the same Buhari that have been hitting his chest that oh no, Nnamdi Kanu must not go? Even he went to Mboyi, they were begging him in Mboyi state that no, allow Nnamdi Kanu to go when he was in power. But Buhari refused. He was actually saying, Buhari was saying, he said, is it the same man that actually brought out different material to Radio Biafra and begin to sell manner of things against him and all of that? Is it the same man that they want him to go, or they want him to release and all of that? Those are what Buhari were actually saying then. Now, everything that Nnamdi Kanu have been saying as regards Buhari is actually true. A lot of things that Nnamdi Kanu have been saying, a lot of people have been castigating him for, oh no, Nnamdi Kanu is a liar, Nnamdi Kanu is just saying nonsense, we come to media, we just say all manner of rubbish and all of that. Many of the things, a lot of people are actually saying that is true as regards Buhari now. Everything that Nnamdi Kanu have been saying is true. You hear things for yourself. Even Buhari himself actually attested to the fact. You hear things the way it goes. The secret finally opened the moment Buhari actually died. A lot of people never expected, even those people that have been hiding everything, they're now coming out to say the truth now. You hear things for yourself. Now, first of all, hear what Buhari have been saying since when they be pleading that Nnamdi Kanu should go. Hear what Buhari have been saying, and during the video, you will hear what Buhari said few hours before he actually died in London hospital. Just stay connected. If you can share the video, do what to share it. If you can't share it, just like it. Stay connected. I'm coming back again.
President, the State Security Service has consistently, since you came in, disobeyed court orders. I can mention Kade Are, I can mention Sambo Dasuku has about 3 bells and is still being arrested. I can mention Patrick Bole Kemi. I can go on and on, Nnamdi Kanu of Biafra agitation. These people have legitimate bells from the court, and then they're still being held. Are you not worried? And then, secondly, sir, why
we can only take one? I'm really sorry.
All right,
we've got limited time. Yes, Mr. President.
Are you a lawyer? I'm a journalist, sir.
You want to be appointed lawyer? Technically, if you see the type of atrocities those people committed, I'm very sorry to say this publicly, against the country. If they jump bail, if say the former president just wrote to the governor central bank and said give 40 billion naira, 40 billion to so. And then he fails accounting and you give him bail or you ask him to go and see his doctor in London. While you have 2 million people in IDPs, half of them they don't even know their parents. Which kind of country do you want to run? And the one we are calling Kanu, do you know he has 2 passports, one Nigerian, one British, and he came to this country without using any passport? Do you know he brought an equipment into this country, a sophisticated equipment, and was broadcasting for Radio Biafra? Which kind of government do you want to have?
What you wrote editorial against him?
What?
Premium Times wrote editorial against his radio station and called on the federal government to stop. That's
so he should be given bail to go away. There's a treasonable felony against him, and I hope the court will listen to the case.
Okay, Your Excellency, well, we do have to wrap up from all I can see, but I think we have just about enough time for one quick one, which is on this issue of Biafra. What is your thoughts on it? Yes, you have your perception of Nnamdi Kanu, but the large number of young people from the south that we have seen that are demonstrating and chanting, doesn't it worry Mr. President that this could escalate and become
it
something?
Will worry me when I have the militants, I have the Boko Haram, and another group is imagining they want Biafra. They say they are marginalized, but they haven't defined the extent of marginalization. Who is marginalizing them? Where? Do you know?
They believe they are marginalized.
Yes, how?
And it's their perception.
Marginalized how?
Mr. President, immediately you appointed your aides, and they felt an Igbo man was not there, somebody from the east was not there, and then the 2 persons, Obunayano and Chris Ngige, just got back, in spite of the fact that they feel they are the 3rd largest ethnic group in Nigeria.
Their moral authority to ensure no harm befalls their people. Your presence here today gladdens my heart. Great recognition must also be made to the Council of Elders of Ohanaze worldwide, who, under the leadership of Chief Dr. Emmanuel C. Mwanyawu as Chairman, Council of Elders, have remained very engaging on significant number of issues that are of national importance to us as a nation. It is by no means an accident that I find myself back in Ebonyi in your company to bear witness and also commission a number of projects that were designed to upgrade the quality of infrastructure and by extension improve the quality of life for the people of this great state. The people of Ebonyi have always demonstrated their affection for active and result-oriented governance. Hence, it was of no surprise that the great migration, in quote, took place as they joined our great party, the All Progressives Congress. The works I have seen since my arrival has provided the state a new and fresh outlook from what it looked like in 2017, providing the landscape with more character and personality. The work and commitment of the Umahia administration has promoted an interstate rivalry across the southeast and has inhabitants of one state beginning to hold their own state executives to account for their stewardship. There is no better form of checks and balances than that which is people-centric and people-driven, all geared towards improvement of service delivery. This accountability mechanism is a critical element in our democracy. I congratulate His Excellency for his vision, commitment, and steadfastness in ensuring he delivers infrastructures to the benefit of the people. My own commitment to improving our infrastructure stock is without a doubt intentional and deliberate, as there can be no economic growth without the ability of such an entrepreneurial population as we have to traverse the length and breadth of this country seeking opportunities. This has been achieved in spite of the very difficult times the world has faced from an economic standpoint and due to the complete global slowdown because of COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to highlight a few of our achievements in the Southeast region. I am proud of the reconstruction of the runway of the Akanu Ibian International Airport, Enugu, and the ongoing work upgrade of the International Terminal Building. The 200 billion naira second Niger Bridge, comprising the main bridge over the River Niger and the 10 kilometers, 6-lane expressway in Onitsha and Asaba will be due for completion this year. Our $5.5 million diagnostic center in Umahia, which is already operational. The salt of the nation was also beneficiary of our renewed drive in agriculture, particularly the revitalization of the Merband fertilizer blending plant in Abakaliki, which now supplies NPK fertilizer to farmers in the state and all over the southeast. This is in addition to my recent approval to the Solid Mineral Development Fund to intensify its activities in advancing our backward integration efforts in limestone and phosphate mining, both of which are critical elements in the fertilizer value chain, which has come under significant pressure due to the Russia-Ukraine war. On our successful achievement of this objective will not only save the country significant foreign exchange, but will also improve our ability to grow our reserves in a positive way. The ongoing and completed 60 different works projects located across the sub-region and all funded from the 600 billion naira Sukuk bond issuance that has been equally spent across the geopolitical zones in the country. The summary I just provided is certainly not exhaustive, and that there will be seen by those who are fond of peddling a narrative that projects a lack of care or consideration for people of the Southeast by this administration. While I'm proud of these accomplishments and many others, we continue to work towards achieving the infrastructure space. I must register my deep and grave concern with regards to the deteriorating state of security affairs in this region. In the last 48 hours, I have been informed of the latest in the round of brutal actions carried out by gang-wielding terrorists who prey on innocent and hard-working citizens. Unfortunately, these barbaric acts were fostered often those who have committed their lives to protecting their fellow citizens. May the souls of these soldiers and many others who have been lost to these evildoers rest in peace. Terrorists who unfortunately have also brainwashed a certain segment of the population that continue to contribute their hard-earned funds towards their hate-filled messages, but now have them terrorized through their brutal killings, truncation of commercial activities, restriction of freedom of movement, and the ability to exercise basic human rights must be fleshed out from amongst us, and that can only be done with the support of the people. I have listened carefully to the various appeals from the elders to the traditional leaders regarding a wide range of options, and as I have said previously, this matter remains in the full purview of the courts, where it will be properly educated. My worry is for our hard-working and innocent civilians for whom life is already tough and would like to just go out and earn a decent, honest living. There are many that fit this profile, and the government owes them that obligation to protect their lives and property. I will once again repeat, no no one has the right to carry an AK-47 rifle, and anyone seen in any part of the country doing so and is not a law enforcement officer is a threat to our peaceful coexistence and should be treated as such. As we find ourselves in the process of selecting another round of leadership for our country, I have repeatedly insisted that among the many legalities I am committed to ensuring is that of a free and fair elections. Every citizen must feel that their role counts and they are able to practice their constitutional right without fear or any form of intimidation. In doing so, may the voice of the people be supreme.
Pay very close attention, because what we are doing is very, very important. I'm telling American people that the powers that be in the zoo called Nigeria, the people are called the four horsemen of the apocalypse, headed by Abakari, knowingly sent a fraud to go and see Trump. They sent this man to go and see Trump. I don't want to confuse them with too much evidence, because as black people, we don't assimilate evidence. So I keep it very simple today. We are focusing on the man they sent to Trump. They cannot deny it. Nobody can deny that. Are you denying that this man went to America? Did you all not see that this man went to the USA? Yes. Was this the man that went to USA to represent the zoo, say claiming he's Buhari? Is this not the man that went to America?
Yeah. Yes. He's the one.
Is this not the man that went to USA?
He's the one.
We are now in Getty Images. I don't want anybody to be in any doubt. So when we continue, as we intend to, the world will know how serious we are. I have come back. This is the smaller picture of the larger image I showed you earlier. Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. Pay very close attention, because if I preach sometimes, people educated in the zoo, they don't understand. But so far you're following what I'm saying. Is that correct?
Yes.
Very good. Pay very close attention to that very image. And this is another image as well, taken at the White House. I'm sure that everybody can see this. Yes? Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you see the pen and the zoo flag? The brooch that Jubril is wearing is also on the left-hand side. Can you see it?
Yes.
Left-hand side of Getty Images. Nobody can argue with that. No human being can. Now, my concern is to prove that this man here is not Buhari. And how am I going to do that? We all know that Buhari's left ear was damaged. True or false? True. Do we know that Buhari's left ear was damaged?
Yes. Yes.
Correct. Now, I want to prove to you that this man is fake. Every picture issued by the zoo, issued by Femi Adesina, what they do is they take the normal picture at the press conference and then they Photoshop it. They fold the ear. But what got them was, before they could do it, Getty sent their own photographer to cover this very event. They filed it in their archive. Nobody can touch it. You can no longer do any image editing on this. Do you understand? Yeah. That was where I got them. And I'm going to prove it to you now. But before we proceed, let us go and have a look at the real Buhari, the one dead and resting in a grave in Saudi Arabia. Then I will come back to prove to you that this man is fake. So far, I believe you're following what we're doing?
Yes.
Very good. Nobody can now disprove the fact that Jubril is wearing, you can see that on the left. Can you see him? I'm going to come back to this picture later. I'll come back to it. This is picture number on Getty Images 9533. 9303164. Go and look at it. It's there. This man you're seeing here, I will prove to you now that this man is not Buhari. Why do I know he's not Buhari? I will show you Buhari's picture. And Buhari's picture on the same Getty Images reads 903-70668. How do we know? That was when this man went to see Angela Merkel and made this infamous speech, in Zauza room. You remember that? That's how you know it is him. Because he cannot speak English properly, unlike this one. And can you see the ear is damaged? Can you see it? Go into your phones and type in, go to Getty Images. You will see that this man's ear here is damaged. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Can you see the missing ear here?
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Very simple. And I have said to journalists before, go to Aso Rock now. The thing there has the logo complete. That's what I said. This is the dead Buhari. He is dead and gone, buried in Saudi Arabia. Do you understand me? Because this is missing. This was the speech. This was during when they were at a press conference with Angela Merkel. How do I know? Because they will always tell us. Getty Images will always tell us where. Can you see it?
Yes.
Listen carefully, please. Our people need to be sensible and intelligent. Anything I tell you is the truth. Anything I tell you is gospel.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear everything that was said in this very video. You can hear what Buhari was saying. For a lot of people to actually visit Buhari in the regime of Buhari, to actually plead for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, you should know that Buhari actually have an interior motive as regards Nnamdi Kanu. For the fact that a lot of people were saying, oh, the judiciary is actually compromising the justice system of Nigeria as regards Nnamdi Kanu, they're turning everything upside down. Even Nnamdi Kanu came out to say that, why is it that whenever it comes to his case, they will turn everything upside down? Why is it that whenever it comes to his case, they will do everything possible to just manipulate the law and all of that? Nnamdi Kanu actually attested to the fact, he said it himself. But not knowing that a lot of other judiciaries, they were actually listening to the body language of Buhari, because a lot of things that Buhari were saying when Igbo elders were actually visiting him that please release Nnamdi Kanu for us, it's just like a son to you. But Buhari still opened his mouth to even say to the public, he said, do you know the gravity of the offense that he actually committed? He brought in materials from outside the country on Radio Biafra. He brought some different weapons and all of that. Those are what Biafra were actually making emphasis on. And he said with that, they said he will not allow Nnamdi Kanu to go, that the court should do their bidding, the court should actually do their work as regards Nnamdi Kanu. Now tell me, how will Nnamdi Kanu get justice in the court when Buhari's body language is actually the fact that don't allow him to go? Those are the questions that a lot of people were actually asking. Now, as the matter remains, you can hear everything that Buhari said in this very video. If you don't listen to the video very well, date back to the video, listen to everything that he said. Even his last hour in the hospital in London, you hear what he said. Date back to the video, listen to the video again yourself. Nobody even expected it, that Buhari can still come up, even as he was dying, to speak about Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of people never expected it. It's even out of a lot of people's imagination. Now they were asking him questions in that video. They said, please, since these guys have been in detention, because then, so when I was in detention, some people who was in detention, and Nnamdi Kanu and some other people were actually in detention, but they were begging Buhari randomly as regards these people, but he said no. But when Tinubu got there, according to report, allegedly, they said Tinubu actually moved out Sowere's case and even Sunday Igboho's case as regards the fact that maybe the Yorubas and all of that is brothers, but he refused to do anything as regards Nnamdi Kanu case. That was alleged too. But if you look at it very well, you notice that the case of Sunday Igboho and even Sowore is not more even in court. Like, they didn't detain them, like, though their case is still in court, but they didn't detain them like the way they actually put Nnamdi Kanu in detention. Now, what's the fate of Biafra right now as regards the Buhari that is actually behind the case? The Buhari is actually dead. You can drop your condolence at the comment section for him, and that's when you feel like dropping it. You understand? Now, what do you think is the fate of Nnamdi Kanu? Just drop your opinion in the comment section. If you're a true lover of Nnamdi Kanu, drop your heart for him in the comment section of this video. What's the fate of Nnamdi Kanu since the Buhari that's actually the mastermind of how Nnamdi Kanu actually got into detention? Since the Buhari is no more alive, what's your take? Do you think Nnamdi Kanu will be released with immediate effect? Don't for the fact that Kenya court have made their ruling that Nnamdi Kanu must be released and all of that because the rendition was actually illegal. Who actually did that illegal rendition? Is it not the same Buhari in question? It is the same Buhari in question. Share this video if you listen to what is actually happening. If you watch what actually transpired in the course of this video, share the video. Let people get to see what is actually happening. Yes, a lot of people are writing RIP for Buhari. Oh, they extend their condolences for Buhari and all of that. But the main issue was the same Buhari that actually stood his ground as regards to Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu must remain in detention. The court must do their bidding as regards to Nnamdi Kanu. That was what Buhari said. Date back to the video again. The same Buhari now, you can hear what he said in his last hour. Just feel free. See your mind in the comment section of this video as regard everything. As I'm gonna do that do for you and share. Follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG Watch TV and Life Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Do you think Nnamdi Kanu will get justice now since Buhari is no more alive? Drop your opinion. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video and bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church. All as LAJUPOG Watch TV.